you see to these challenges you have mentioned so far? But let me bring in Dr. Inyada from our Lagos studio. Doctor, you talked about the progress we have made so far, citing examples of these political parties and, of course, the even-handedness of President regarding who is to be a candidate or who is to emerge as the president of a country succeeding him in 2023. But take that aside. You want to look at general participation in this democratic governance now. What do you see of Nigerians' participation in democratic rule in the country? Are you also still positive about this? Do you think we are still far from where we're supposed to be?
I don't think we are far at all. And for me, it's a case of half full or half empty. Like I said, we have made tremendous progress. Prof talks about voters' educations, and all of that. And I think voters' education starts from people like him and myself, in which we are able to educate our children, in which we are able to educate, our neighbors, our friends, and our associates in terms of us being involved. There are different types of government in the world. You have the military, you have the theocracy, you have the monarchy, you have the democracy. However, all over the world, the only one that guarantees your right as a citizen, I'm a proud citizen of Nigeria, the only thing that guarantees your right as a citizen is democracy. Because democracy is saying you can vote and you can be voted for. We have seen young people, being voted for, in this country. If you go, through the social media, thank God for the internet that you have now, which I believe to be part of the process. So if you go through the, social media, you see how the youth are actively engaged in, talking about voters, rights, talking about need for engagement of the citizens and all of that. The only question I begin to ask myself is that, okay, these are part of the elite, those who are on Twitter. In Nigeria today or in the world today, if you have internet on your phone, you can access the social media, you are part of the elite. What about those ones in the villages who possibly have no access to electricity, access to internet, access to anything? So how do you engage them? And I want to say, because if you look at the population of Nigeria, about 54% or so of Nigerians are in the villages, are in rural areas. So we have that responsibility to engage these people. However, if you look at the voting patterns in this country, you will see that those in the rural areas are more educated, more politically involved even than some of us who are in the cities. So for me, that gives hope. The hope must start from the cities where we have our children, we have our friends, where we have the professionals. If all the professionals, if all the naysayers, if all those who believe that, oh, no, we are not doing well, oh, we can do better, or if all of us that just say, let me just sit on the ball, on the fence, politics is not meant for me. If we are involved, imagine what Nigeria democracy is going to look like. Now, look at the electoral form, electoral act that the government, the president just signed. For me, it's part of the process. It is a sign, that we are making, progress. And all of us are here. If I like, I can call the president by his name. I can say whatever I want to say. Most of these things are only guaranteed under democracy. If you don't have democracy, I will not be able. I believe that Nigeria press is one of the freest in the world. Because we have press, you have the media that is extremely, active, extremely, intelligent also in how they are able to dissect social issues, how they are able to raise the consciousness of the citizens. I believe that the press is doing their bit. But when we talk about democracy, let's know that democracy is not just about the politicians. It's all about us. It's about you and I as a citizen of this country. And it's either you have a citizen who is proud to say, I'm a proud Nigerian, or you have a citizen who has lost hope, who say, I don't think there is any good thing in this country. Now, let me address the two. Let's start from the later. If I'm the citizen who believes that, oh, there's nothing good in this country, guess what democracy is telling you? Democracy is telling you that get out of your comfort zone, be involved. And if I'm a citizen who says, oh, everything is working fine, then we have to tell ourselves, okay, let us be very honest. It is working fine, but can we make it better? So for all of us, there is a role to play. The role to be involved, or the road to improve. And if we are able to achieve this, I think our democracy will fare better than what it is now. You ask me again, have we made improvement? I believe that it is absolutely yes.
I actually admire your feelings about Nigeria, the positives that you see from this country so far, and you are asking Nigerians to get involved, to stand up and be counted in the process. Now, if you want to see the participation of Nigerians, I'm still sticking with you, Dr. Inyeda. The participation of Nigerians, particularly the electorate, would you say their involvement really matters in the process so far? Are votes counting in this country?
That our vote counts. Do we have rigging? Absolutely, you have rigging. But I also believe that you have to have a form of a simple majority for you to rig successfully. Look at it, for the first time in this country, a sitting administration was voted out. That happened because your vote counts. I do not think we should allow ourselves to be deceived, which is what I think some of the political strategists want to put in the minds of Nigerians, to say that their vote does not count. And once we believe that our vote does not count, guess what is going to happen? There's going to be voters' apathy. Oh, well, I'm not going to go and vote because my vote doesn't count. But I'm here, I'm not in any of the political party, but I'm here telling you that your vote do count, all right? Because if all of us go there, imagine we are 1,000 in this place and want to vote for one honorable something. Can one person come and display the 1,000 of us? The answer is a no. So our vote count has been counting. Is there rigging? Yes, there will be rigging. There will continue to be rigging. If the oldest democracy, tends to claim that there is rigging in the US, so who are we in Nigeria that we are just how many years old, 60-something years old? Who are we to say that there will not be rigging? However, do you want to prevent rigging? If your answer to that is a yes, as a Nigerian, the best way for you to prevent rigging is to be involved. You go to the polling booth, make sure that you voted. After that, the vote is to be counted. Stay there and be counted. And one of the things that I feel we also need to encourage ourselves is to volunteer to be involved. We have not addressed the issue of vote buying. We have not addressed the issue of money in politics and all of that. For me, so long as our followers are compromised, so long as the citizens are compromised, we'll get the kind of leaders that we are getting, and we keep getting that kind of leaders. So if we are not a compromised citizen, if we are able to call those we have elected into questions and say, we ask you to do this, you better do it. If you don't do it in 4 years' time, we're going to vote you out. Guess what? We'll live and we'll be fulfilled because we are not compromised. But if I've gotten 1,000 or 1 million or 1 or 10 billion, then I'm able to keep quiet. Then guess what? Then the vote goes to the highest bidder. I believe that 2023 is going to usher in a different thing, for this country, because for the first time you see people, being interested. And what you need in democracy is interest and participation. And once you are able to get the two, I believe Nigeria is going to fare better than we are currently.
Right. Dr. Inyeda, seriously and honestly, I share that hope with you, and I believe Nigeria will continue to get better. But now let's take a break from this discussion as we'll bring you, okay, let's quickly see what we have at the Eagle Square right now, expecting the parade of at the Eagle Square. But before that, let's quickly bring you a report. It is 23 years of uninterrupted democratic rule in Nigeria, celebrated May 29th up until 2018, when the date was changed to June 12th by President Muhammadu Buhari. Political